Grow. Hands up. Listen. Repeat.
Boston Broadcast.
I love
It's
me some
history in
Harry
the making.
Styles. This one is Watermelon Sugar on Boston Broadcast. 11 minutes after 9 o'clock. Excited to be chatting to Dr. Deonita today about postgraduate services. Hi, Dr. Deonita, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Good morning, Deb.
Good morning, and thank you so much for taking the time out to be with us today, to have a conversation about something so exciting yet also daunting sometimes. I think I'll jump right into it. What are the kind of support and resources does the college offer to students transitioning into postgraduate life?
Well, at Boston, the Boston Graduate Services offers a comprehensive support to all our qualifying Boston graduates. And they support graduates by providing them guidance, support, and practical tools to kickstart their careers after completing their studies. And these would include interviewing skills, reviewing their CVs, and sometimes the soft skills that we often take for granted. And although we have complete confidence in our graduates' academic and technical knowledge, skills, and talent, we find it's better to complement these and their strengths by offering them these services to enhance their transition into the workplace, which is very important, and enable them to better market themselves and confidently market their talents to the job market.
Oh, that's absolutely amazing. And do we have any success stories of graduates who have excelled in their post-graduation stories maybe?
We recently have confirmation of one of the graduates that went through the whole service, graduate support services, that received a job offer for an international company to do video editing. And that is a great story because she wanted to study in South Africa. She studied in South Africa, wanted to work in South Africa, but now she's got an international opportunity to work for an international company. So
Wow.
That's a very good success story for us.
No, that's very exciting. My goodness. I mean, she probably thought she's going to be working somewhere in Sandton or Rivonia. Little did she know. She is not about South Africa anymore.
No, and because we live in a hybrid environment and a hybrid work environment, she can work from anywhere in the world, which
100%.
is even a bonus to her because she doesn't have to move, but she earns money in dollars and she's got a very good career path ahead of her now.
This is exciting. Like, I think, you know what? I think I need to study myself something now so that I can be part of this program.
I think that leads us to a following up question, why continuous education is so important for graduates. Once you study and once you graduate, you shouldn't stop studying because the work environment is continuously changing and it's dynamic. And new skills and new critical skills become in demand, and if you do not continuously upgrade your current skills and competencies, you will not be relevant to the job market. So it is important that even after you graduate, you keep upgrading your skills continuously and always find out what are the critical and critical skills and in-demand skills that are available or that are out there that you can possibly go into, and it might even be very different to what you initially studied. So look at your interests and look at the opportunities and see what you need to do to upgrade yourself to take full advantage of these new opportunities.
Absolutely. I mean, and also once you're in the workplace, you also want to grow. You want to get into a senior position. That also requires you to acquire a little bit more skill set and sometimes go back to school, you know? So it's very important unless you want to be in one position or stuck in one position the whole time. Can we also discuss any partnerships or perhaps collaborations that the college has with employers or maybe any other institutions to sort of benefit post-graduation prospects?
Well, we actually have over the period that the office has been in operation, have established quite good relationships with employers, and these employers will come to us and they'll give us specific leads in terms of opportunities, both internship opportunities and permanent workplace opportunities. And these institutions include ICT and telecommunications companies, finance, insurance, motor, and retail companies. We also have very good relationships with CETAs, which often fund these internship opportunities where when we make the opportunities available to our graduates, they can apply, which means they immediately get access to these companies and they get a stipend for them doing their workplace opportunities and their intern opportunities, which also gives them pathway into other careers and other companies that we partner with.
And I do think that this is something that the college has been doing for a very long time over the years. I've got a little story. I'll keep it very brief. I actually have a friend also that studied in Boston, and this is many years ago. And I remember as soon as she graduated, she then got placed. So she got to do an internship. I think it was about a year. It ran for about a year. And after that, she was then offered a permanent job. And, we didn't see each other for a very long time since after then. And we met, I think, 7 years later, and this friend of mine was living in Stain City. And I was like, what? Excuse me.
I think we sometimes graduates underestimate the importance of making themselves available for these internships and sometimes volunteer work, because it's through these internships that they build their own networks, and that they form these networks with other professionals within the work environment. And therefore, it is important that when we send out these career opportunities, they please take it up, and they please go and present themselves in a manner that we try and prepare them for that. So that when they do get the opportunity, they must understand it's not short-term. It could be a long-term relationship that they build with the company we prepare them for.
Absolutely. And I mean, you can never take skill from anyone. Once you've learned whatever you have under an internship program, even though it's not paying you the thousands or the millions that you want, which you will get there, but it's the skill set that you'll always have, and you'll have that on your CV that can get you to better places. And that's really the point, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And just to bring us back to the graduate support services and what it means, it is available to all our Boston graduates, and it is a free service that we offer graduates once they graduate, and we actually open it up to them, and they have to apply within a certain period of time from graduation. But parallel to that, we have curated a very unique offering, and that just shows you how bold we sometimes are, but also testament to how much confidence we have in the qualifications and the relevance of our qualification, in that we have got a Graduate Plus service where we offer our diploma and degree graduates almost a promise that should they not find employment within a period after graduation, we will either offer them bursary for further employment and try and find them a position as well. So we've got those specific curated service offerings to our students, and we want them to make use of it.
So before we wrap it up, what advice do you have then for students who are sometimes unsure about their career paths after graduation?
I think sometimes you study something that you were not sure of when you started. But afterwards, we offer career counseling, and we've got career counseling services with our Career Compass at all our support centers. See if that is still your interest. That's the first thing. And whether it aligns to your skills and your values. Then find out if you can see someone as your mentor. Seek mentorship and gain practical experience through the internships and the volunteer work. And you might find that what you studied is not your perfect fit. Then you might want to explore further education opportunities. But most importantly, don't underestimate the value of networking and networking with professionals in the career that you are interested in, because that is, after all, the career path you want to set for yourself. And just one more thing, be flexible, because it's all about agility in today's world of work.
Absolutely. And you know what? Networking is something that continues. So it doesn't stop. It's a thing that you continue doing into adulthood. It's just an adult thing to do, really. So I just want to find out from you, how do they apply for this? Where do they go if they are interested? I mean, I'm just like, this sounds so amazing. How do they go about then joining? Where do they go exactly?
They can find the information in terms of the career services from the graduate support services from their local Boston support centers, or they can send an email to graduateservices@boston.co.za.
Okay. And then
one of the friendly ladies will be able to assist them.
Oh, brilliant. And do we have when they can do this up until? Is there a closing date at all that we must be aware of?
They must apply within 30 days of graduation. So our ladies can confirm when they graduate, and they will obviously send out emails to all of them to say, please apply, and they can go to their support centers and put in the application for graduate support service. Obviously, there's qualifying criteria for the two types of services, but we will be able to explain them to them when they apply.
Oh, that is brilliant. Dr. Deonita, thank you so much for this conversation. And I'm hoping that everybody is going to have the chias now, to go and get themselves onto this, postgraduate services, because really it is absolutely amazing and you have nothing to lose.
Absolutely nothing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Boston Broadcast. Come on.
The soundtrack to your success.